The biggest challenge football teams face isn't always on the other side of the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's not opponents, but it's expectations. And whether or not they're your own expectations, your fans, or the media's. And if you look at the Cleveland Browns and even the Eagles, they were supposed to be contenders. Certainly the Eagles, both teams suffering terrible losses on Sunday that may knock them out of playoff contention. The Cowboys, they're still in the postseason picture, but nobody's happy with Jason Garrett. In college football, Jim Harbaugh was supposed to lead Michigan back to prominence. The Wolverines got roughed up, another embarrassing loss to Ohio State. And then Alabama's supposed to be in the title game, or at least a Final Four every year. They lost to Auburn, and they won't be in the Final Four this year. A lot of disappointed people in all of these fan bases, and now things get interesting because when expectations aren't met, somebody always pays the price. Nobody's paying the price in Alabama as far as the coaching staff there. Somebody's probably paying the price for the Dallas Cowboys if they don't go to the NFC title game. And the only thing I would caution Michigan haters, even Michigan fans, who are you getting who is better than Jim Harbaugh? Because you can say, well, we got to get rid of him. Okay. It's like USC with Clay Helton. Oh, we got to get rid of him. Okay. Are you getting Urban Meyer? Are you getting James Franklin? Like, who are you getting where you go, oh, he's got to be better than Clay Helton? Harbaugh still gives you 9 or 10 wins a year. I know this is about a rivalry. I know this is about beating Ohio State. And you can have 11 wins. If you don't have a win against Ohio State, it doesn't matter. But if you say this is an upgrade, so who's your upgrade over Jim Harbaugh? That's what I would want to know. You can say, well, we got to change. We got to get somebody else in there. We got to beat Ohio State. You know what this came down to? Ohio State has great athletes. Michigan has good athletes. That's what I saw. Ohio State has great athletes. This is as good of an Ohio State team as I've seen in a long time. They are as balanced. The defense is good. You got 2 first-round picks in the on that defense at least. You got a good quarterback. You got a good running back. You got wide receivers. You have a really, really talented team. And you can go toe-to-toe. You can go toe-to-toe with LSU, Clemson. And you can't always say that. But this year you can. Clemson and LSU and Ohio State. The big question is going to be that 4th team. Oklahoma? Utah? Baylor? It's a TV show, folks. You don't want to have somebody being blown out on TV. And as much as I loved Utah to start this year, I said I wouldn't be surprised if they made it to the Final Four. I'd be nervous if they made it to the Final Four and they open up against LSU. But I would love to see it. I get nervous about that. It feels like Oklahoma is going to get the call. If Oklahoma wins out, Oklahoma's probably going to get the call here. Yes, McLevin.
Is it about Utah getting blown out, or is it about the brand name of Oklahoma selling better as a TV show?
Well, I think that factors in. They both go hand in hand. I know people scream at me when they're like, well, you keep saying it's a TV show. It's about ratings. It's about money. It's not always about fairness. We've seen that. So you can't sit here and go, no, the best team should get in. That doesn't always work. Even the matchups you have, 1 versus 4 and 2 versus 3, that there's going to be strategy with the committee. We've seen it before. And as much as you don't want to admit it, it's a TV show.
For more Dan Patrick Show, tune into Audience Channel 239 on DirecTV. Stream for free on BR Live or download the Dan Patrick Show app.